We just need one more victory to secure qualification for the 2028 Euros next summer. Our tactic remains simple for this match against Hungary. Get the ball to Erling Haaland as much as possible. Go on, Haaland. Can you reach that? Yes. He keeps it in play. And now Martin Ødegaard in for Ausnes. Oh, that is close. Hungary cannot clear it properly, though. Somebody shoot, please. What is happening? Here we go again. Erling Haaland. That is a good timed pass. And Schjelderup tried to pass it for Ødegaard at the very end. But look at this. Norway are all over Hungary. Here is Haaland, and it's wide. This is one of the most intense starts to a match I've ever seen. Let's try to go far. Up for the main man, Erling Haaland, who is obviously going to win every single header. That's a good ball from Ausnes. Look at this football from Norway. The keeper just stands there and watches the ball go into the back of the net. We are on our way to the Euros. I seriously believe we are going to be one of the favorites. Some of the football I've seen is just so beautiful. Come on, Ausnes. To Martin Ødegaard. This looks great. Ryerson looks for Haaland, and somehow he almost scores from that angle. He is actually not human, this guy. But fair play to the keeper as well. We'll take the corner kick, though. Good delivery needed, and Haaland! It's saved on the line from Szoboszlai. But that is going to be it for the first 45 minutes. Alexander Sørloth gets it to Haaland. The big Vikings up front. And here we go. This is nice. Let's put in a good delivery here. Sørloth. That should be a free kick, no? Apparently it was a clean tackle. And Sørloth has picked up a little bit of an injury, which is not nice. Hopefully it's nothing serious, though, because he is a very important player. But now Hungary is, keeping the possession. Let's see if they can create something with it. That is a good ball. Let's get back now. There's the shot. Right at Sander. Powerful effort, but oh my days. Look at how the ball is moving in the air. There is currently 24 kilometers an hour wind. Ausnes with a crazy ball over to Sørloth, but his control lets him down there. And there is going to be a couple of changes being made, obviously. Sørloth did have that injury as well, so he's getting taken off. We're down to the last 10 minutes of the game. I'm confident we can hold on to this lead now, but Hungary has been, I would say, the better team in the second 45. That is poor, though. And Ødegaard now. Antonio Nusa, yes. Get it to Haaland. Back to Ødegaard. This is nice from Norway, and bang! I think it's time to book your tickets, because we will be playing the Euro 2028 next summer. As I said earlier, I honestly think Norway has got a good chance of winning the whole thing. We've got the best striker in the world, one of the best creative players in the world, and of course, the keeper is not so bad either, so I cannot wait. I think that deserves a like on the episode, guys. Come on. This is a very nice graphic by the German newspaper Kicker. Here we can see all of our fixtures once again in the Champions League this season. It is all starting at home to Roma. I cannot wait for club football to be back. But before that, we do have this game against the Netherlands, which is now kind of pointless for us because we are already confirmed to be at the Euros. But we want to try to end up first in our group. So we need to try to avoid losing this match by too many goals at least. Anyway, it's going to be good practice. So let's get into it and hopefully get a good result either way. I've got to say, this Dutch team is absolutely stacked with quality players. And they'll definitely be one of the contenders at the next Euros. Oh, that is quality from Ødegaard. But Van de Ven ends up with the ball. And they just keep the possession. Here is Noah Lang. Over to Daniel Malen. And, oh no. Cannot clear it. There is the through ball. And, oof, that is close from Xavi Simons. And honestly, I am not happy with our performance in these first 45 minutes. Let's see what they can do now. Xavi Simons. Oh, that is going to be a penalty kick. I know we are already through, but let's show some fight at least. Xavi Simons has got 64 penalties. That is a lot of power. And it's gone to the right side. These Norwegians are still in celebration mode. I don't think they actually care about this performance whatsoever. Is it going to get even worse? Here they are, and the shot hits the crossbar. On the rebound, it is out, but let's just hope we do not play like this at the Euros, because if we do, we are not going very far. Still though, we finished top of the table, so overall I'm of course very happy about how this group stage went down, and I cannot wait for the summertime, guys. Hopefully we can lift the biggest trophy of our career. Invite an old colleague from Portsmouth to a party. Yes, that is exactly what we're gonna be doing right now. Celebrating a little bit with some of the former teammates. Maybe it is Dossel. Maybe it is Mohammed. Who knows who we have invited, guys. But that is nice to see us already reuniting with some of our former teammates. Now that the international break is over, we are back with Frankfurt, and I just have to double check something, because in the last episode you guys told me that Sanders scored a preseason goal without me noticing it, so we have to double check this. Let's head over to the European Continental Shield, and you know, we should be having at least a goal here. Let's yes, there it is. The goal happened around the 60th minute, so it could not have been from a corner kick. You know what? I've got a theory that Sander might actually be the penalty kick taker of Frankfurt. I guess we will find out the next time we receive a penalty. After 2 matches played, we are sat 5th in the table behind Bayern Munich, Leverkusen and Dortmund, who's all had perfect starts to the season. This just shows that we cannot really afford to lose any matches. We need to keep up with these teams, guys. And now finally we have a home match after starting the season with back-to-back away games. This is the Deutsche Bank Park, also known as the Waldstadion, which is gonna be our new home, guys. Hopefully we can create a lot of memories here. So let's try to get it started with a clean sheet and 3 points, please. So that's a Menyo on the ball. That's pretty interesting. Over to Hudson-Odoi, who cuts inside, and good save from Sander. Bit of a shaky start there from Frankfurt. Scheibe on the ball. Let's see if he can find the right passes. This is better from Frankfurt. Here is Dumfries. Of course, the rain makes the ball slow down quite a bit, but we are passing it decent. Højlund, come on. Inside of Wolfsburg's penalty box, and away he gets himself a massive chance to score his 3rd goal of the season. Wow, very end-to-end game, this one. Chances for both teams here. But now it does seem like we are growing a little bit more into the match. Here is Bahoya. Come on, let's get the first goal. Doan, and that is good defending. Hudson-Odoi now tries to pass it for Williams. Wehi through the middle for Højlund. It would be huge if we could get this a first half goal. That is a nice ball, but he should have left it for Doan. Wehi was obviously in an offside position. That is quite frustrating. Decent first half, but we need to create some bigger chances in the second 45. Bahoya now on the ball with the cross into Wehi, and how have we missed from there? We should have had a goal by now. These missed opportunities could cost us big. Wolfsburg haven't done much yet, but this could also change quickly, who knows? Wehi now really should have scored that opportunity, but I'm sure he'll get another one. Bahoya, referee, that is clear as day. Everybody saw that he defended that cross with his hands. As we can see though, it is not gonna be Sander who steps up to the penalty spot. It is Wehi, and he goes down the middle. So now I am really wondering, how on earth did we score in that preseason game? Anyway, I don't really care who takes the penalties as long as we score them, and this is a very important goal. That's his third of the season, and he's the only goal scorer for Frankfurt so far. Can Wolfsburg respond to this? Here they are. That is a fantastic through ball. And they actually do score. Fair enough. That is a quality goal, to be honest. And that pass was so good, even though it was slowed down massively by the rain. And unfortunately, Sander couldn't save it. What a game we've got here. And the manager is immediately making some changes. There is still enough time for us to get another one. But it's a bit concerning that we haven't scored in open play. Here is Wehi, and this time the pass is awful. No way do they get another one. That would be a nightmare. Here they are, and thankfully the shot is absolutely horrible. I have a feeling there's going to be another goal in this one. Hopefully for Frankfurt, because here is Wehi. Götze. Oh my god! How have we not scored that opportunity? Wehi has missed some big ones today. Oh no. There we go. Back to the keeper. Okay, everybody in attack. We cannot really afford any draws. Doan. Do some skills. Okay, we'll take the throw in. 5 minutes to go. There's going to be some more changes. We sub out our right midfielder, and Richarlison is coming on for Wolfsburg as well. Is there going to be enough time for one more chance here? No. And that is unfortunately going to be it. A draw in our first home match. And that is already our second one of the season, which is not good. We're dropping way too many points. We simply need to do better, and we've got the chance now to do it in the Champions League, guys. Here we go. It officially begins. This is one of the biggest reasons we signed with Frankfurt. We have been waiting for this moment ever since we joined the club, and it's something that every single football player dreams of playing someday. So it's about to happen, guys. We are going to achieve one of our dreams right now of playing Champions League football. But it is going to be a tough start against Roma away in their stadium as well. As we can see, there is loads of great teams, and we need to finish top 8 to automatically get into the round of 16. But if we get at least top 24, which should be possible, we are going to get playoffs. So that is what we need to do, guys. Hopefully we can get a respectable result in our first match. Expect this just a couple of years ago when we started our professional career. I cannot believe it. This deserves a like on the episode, surely, just to show how much we have already achieved in our career. But now let's get down to business and actually win this game as well. Doan immediately involved here. Yes, good pass. This is fantastic from Frankfurt. And we almost take the lead already. There is just something about seeing the Champions League ad boards, the match ball, the overlays. Yeah, this is unbelievable, really. What an atmosphere as well. Højlund then up to Bahoya. And then Wehi, who is in fantastic form. Look at how many players we've got forward. Come on, what an attack. And we cannot finish that easy opportunity. Let's see if they can do something with this. This is nice football from Roma, and what a save from Sander. World-class stuff right there. Let's kick this one far up the pitch. Come on, this could be dangerous. And we don't win the second ball either. And now all of a sudden it is Roma which is dominating this game. This is why we need to take one of our chances, you know. Because I'm not sure how many we'll get. That is better though. Come on, Wehi. And now through the middle. Yes, what an attack from Frankfurt. This is beautiful. Come on, finish it. And what are these shots? Can they create themselves another big opportunity? Here is Kona again. And that is a fantastic over-the-top ball. Here is Roma, but Sander gets a fingertip onto it. What a keeper. That is 2 quality saves already. Let's not concede right now before the break. And Oh my days, that was almost an own goal, guys. It hit us in the back, and thankfully our defender clears the ball. But what a half of football. I guess this is what the Champions League gives you, guys. One of the most entertaining matches I think we have ever been a part of. We need to take a look at that chance one more time. I mean, how on earth did that not end up in the back of the net? Number 6, I owe you a good dinner. Doan on the ball now. Running forward with lots of pace. Wehi. This looks really good. And what a tackle that is. But thankfully we win the ball back. Yes, nice through ball to Wehi. But once again, we get unlucky with our finishing. The crossbar denies us, guys. We have started this half exactly like we did in the first. Come on. Yes, what a ball that is to Doan. And why does he not square that and pass it to Wehi? I don't understand it. And here we can get another view at just how close that ball was to go over the line. Unbelievable. Yeah, I'm gonna be very annoyed if this game ends up being a draw. Because we deserve a few goals, but maybe so does Roma. What a ball that is over to Paulo Dybala, and thankfully we defend it, but we almost give them a second chance. Okay, let's have another good attack. I mean, look at this, we're playing so nice. We are just missing the goal. Come on, Doan, yes! There was no way you could miss that one. We take a very deserved lead, guys, in the Champions League. I would have crashed out if we did not score that opportunity, but you know, I've got to say though, if we just have one goal, but the chances we have created, you know, the amount of space it seems like we have here is unreal. Here we go again, Dumfries. Cross. Can we get the second one right after? There's the shot and a good save from Ederson. But we are all over Roma, and this is looking very much likely now that we're gonna get the 3 points in our first group stage game. Every single point matters, you know. And just imagine if we can finish top 8, then we don't even have to play playoffs. Oh, look at the run here from Wehi. Can we find him through the middle? Yes, we do. And there it is, 2-0. What a beautiful performance from the away team. We are getting these points, guys. Wehi with another goal. This guy just scores in every single competition, man. Seriously, what a player. That is already 4 goals for him this season. This Roma team, to be honest, just seem like they've signed a lot of old players. You know, Gnabry, Ederson in goal. They've obviously got Dybala, who's not the youngest anymore. Not sure how the Roma fans feel about them, but I expected way more from this team, especially being at home. Will they get a late goal here? That is nice from Dybala, but the finish is poor. I think he was on his weak foot as well. See if we can give this out to our left wing. Nice throw, and that is going to be a handball as well. Just a couple of minutes left. We've got the 3 points secured. And a clean sheet as well. Exactly what I was hoping for before the game. Can we get one more? Look at this. It's absolutely beautiful. Wehi with his second of the match. 3-0. After some shaky performances in the Bundesliga, this has definitely made me feel a little bit better. We now can see why they finished the second in the league last season. Just a few seconds left of the match, and yeah, it could not have been any better. That deserves a like, guys. And look at the stadium. I mean, the seats are emptying out. I mean, if I was a Roma fan right now, I would be going crazy. But thankfully, we play for Frankfurt. Wehi has been putting in some great performances lately for Frankfurt. That is absolutely right. This guy is our new bishop. We've got a new objective, high match performance. Let's just say that we are gonna keep working hard and get some nice virtuoso points as well. But what a performance. Beautiful from the attack, and yeah, thanks once again to our center back who saved that ball from the goal line, or else it would have been a whole different game. But it is time for the Bundesliga again, and of course, we haven't exactly performed as we wanted yet. We are sitting, yes, 7th in the table, and Bayern, of course, Leverkusen and Dortmund just to keep winning. So it is important that we do the same, but I will end it there for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want a long episode for the next one, which is going to be number 39, drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.